Hello guys, how are you today? My name is Abdulaziz Ahwan from Indonesia and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we are going to continue the previous video. How do we implementing like chip navigation bar in our Android Studio? But in the previous video, we haven't yet implementing like set on item click listener in chip navigation bar. So in this video, we are going to learn together how do we implementing like set on item click listener with fragment in our chip navigation bar. But before we are going to the main topic of this video, I am so grateful if you want to click the subscribe button to make this channel growing up. Okay, thank you so much and let's get started with my video. Okay, first of all, I want to say sorry for my English is not good. So if the word I use are incorrect, please help me to point out. And before we are continuing this video, make sure you have watched my previous video. If you haven't watched the previous video, you can watch link in the description below. And make sure you have download my previous project. If you haven't yet download it, you can download now. Alright, and if you are ready, let's open our project. So this is our project and let's see in our activity main. So this is our activity main and we just have this chip navigation bar. And for the very first, we need to create a new fragment. So fragment in this section we want to use to handle every screen of our menu. Let's say home and then discover and the last is account. So right click here and new fragment and fragment blank and uncheck this and we say home fragment and finish and create again. Let's say discover and finish and one more and finish. Alright, so we have three fragments: home fragments, discover fragments, and account fragments. And we need to close all and we just need to open our activity main. And for the very first, let's see, make sure our chip navigation view has been given ID. So we see here my ID is bottom nav. So you can give ID as you want. You can give ID menu or something like that. So the next step is we need to create frame layout and we set match parent to be full screen width and height and we close it and we give ID to our frame layout. So we say fragment container. Alright, just like this. And then we need to go to each fragment. So we say here and we need to change our layout to be relative layout. So it's based on your interest. I love relative layout, so I use relative layout and we say center in parent true to make my text view to be center vertically and center horizontally. So I say text size 26 sp and then color, let's say white. And we say here we want to change, I want to change my background to be another color, let's say blue. And we need to duplicate this and we go to another fragment, let's say discover, and we replace this and let's say discover. So you can set this tag programmatically in the discover fragment, but for the simplicity in this section I don't show you how do we programmatically set this text in our fragment. Alright, so we need to change to relative layout, and then we say background, and we say orange from here. And the last but not least, we go to our fragment account and change to account and change to relative layout, and for the background, let's say pink here, black pink. So here, home fragment, discover fragment, and account fragment. Alright, so we close all, and we need to go to main activity.java, and for the very first we need to call our chip navigation view. So we call here chip navigation bar, and we name it as bottom nav. So it's based on your interest. So we say here find view by ID, and we call our chip navigation bar here. As usual, we need to call our view, and then we need to say here set on item selected listener, and we say new chip blah blah blah, and it's automatically generate. And inside this we need to change this to ID. Alright, and then we need to say fragment, and press Alt plus Enter, and we say fragment, and for the default we set it to be null. And I want to use a switch case, and we say for the case is home, we set our fragment to be home fragment, and we break. And then for the case is let's say discover, we set our fragment to be discover fragment, and we break. And again for the case is account, we set our fragment to be account fragment, as simple as that. As many as your item in your chip navigation view, because in this application I just have 3 menu: home, discover, and account. So I just call 3 menu here. Alright, and below the switch case statement I say if our fragment is not null, so we need to execute this code. Okay, but before it we need to call our we need to say fragment manager here, and we say fragment manager, and inside this if statement we say fragment manager get support manager, and then fragment manager begin transaction, and we say replace, and we want to replace this frame layout to be current fragment based on the ID. So I want to replace this frame layout with current fragment based on the ID. Alright, and the next step is we say commit. Alright, and then else we say log e, and we say error in creating fragment. So we see error here, and we need to create constant field in this. So we say main activity.class get simple name. Alright, and let's try to run our app. So as we can see here, our application has been run. So let's click home. Okay, so our frame layout replaced with home fragment, and let's click this. Alright, success, and let's click account. Alright, but let's restart again. So we see in the first time of our app, we see blank screen or something like white screen. Wow, what's happening? I don't know, but no item selected here. So from the documentation, to fix this, we need to say here. So we say save instant. Alright, and we say bottom nav, and we set item selected here, and we call based on the ID, and we say here. And the next step is we say get support fragment manager again, and we call our fragment that we want to set it to be the first fragment that show in the first time. So let's say I want to show home fragment, and then we say begin transaction, and then replace, and we want to replace with home fragment and commit. And let's try to run again. I hope there's no error. Alright, so we have successfully set the fragment default for our application. So let's click another. Alright, so it's work fine. So we need to just need to add this some line of code. Alright, that's enough, I think, my video today. For every fragment you can give another layout like recycler view, complex view, or more, something like that. But in this video I just show you a simple layout. Alright, I think enough my video today. If you have any questions or comment, write it down on the comment field. And if you want to download this source code, link in the description below. Thank you so much, and see you again on the next video.